I was born and immediately abandoned by my own parents out in the middle of a frozen snowfield. A mother wolf took me in, nursed me, kept me warm. That's the only reason I survived. When my master found me, the wolf just looked at him once, then turned and walked into the woods and was gone. Once I was old enough to understand, I went back up that mountain looking for her again and again. I never found her. I never knew why she saved me. But something weird always happened whenever I went up that mountain. Other people would always run into snakes, wild boars, something dangerous up there. But me? Not only did I never have a single incident, every single time I came back down, there'd be a freshly dead rabbit or pheasant just sitting there waiting for me. I thought it was the strangest thing, but my master would just casually take the game, head to the kitchen, and get to cooking, like he already knew I was never coming back empty-handed. But after I turned 12, my master suddenly banned me from going up that mountain. No explanation. My master was a well-known fortune teller for miles around, scarily accurate. People came from all over just to see him. But he had this weird rule. He'd only read fortunes based on the sky. Cloudy? No. Rainy? No. Night? No. Morning? No. And he'd only take 3 clients a day max, so he only did readings on clear days during daylight hours. And you had to get there early. One day I was just sitting there on my phone watching the shop when Uncle Wang, the village's most notorious bachelor, walked in. Uncle Wang was over 40 and still completely single. He was always pestering my master, asking when he'd finally find a wife. My master would always dodge the question, because according to his face reading, this man was destined to be alone his entire life. His only companions? His own 2 hands. Uncle Wang walked in looking worried and asked where my master was. I told him he went out to do a reading. Uncle Wang sighed, rolled up his sleeve, and I jumped. There was a massive wound on his arm, like something had bitten clean through it. I immediately asked, "What happened?" 2 days ago, I went hunting up on the mountain and ran into a big wolf. Figured it'd sell for good money, so I shot it. Just as I was about to haul it down the mountain, the thing came back to life and bit me. My stomach dropped. I felt a flash of rage. "Where's the wolf?" I asked. Uncle Wang gave me a weird look, probably figured I wanted to cash in on the wolf too. I just lost it and yelled at him, "I'm not after the money. You want to live? Start talking, now." Uncle Wang was completely stunned. He led me up the mountain, shaking the whole way, and we got there fast, under a big tree. A pool of fresh, dark blood soaking into the ground. My heart sank. She took a bullet and lost this much blood. Was she okay? I called out for her over and over, searched all night, found nothing. Around 6 p.m., my master finally called. I was crying when I told him what happened and begged him to come up. By the time he got there, it was already 9 at night. Uncle Wang rushed over and showed him the wound. My master barely glanced at it. "Go home. Pack it with a child's urine overnight, and don't ever come back up this mountain to hunt again." Uncle Wang nodded like crazy, thanked him, and headed back down. My master watched him go and his brow furrowed. He lowered his voice. "What goes around comes around. A life for a life." I was too focused on finding the wolf to even process what he said. I kept searching through the woods. After a few minutes, my master walked over and sighed. "Relax. If it really is her, with the level she's at, an ordinary bullet can't hurt her." That hit me like a wave of relief. My master had told me before she had spiritual energy she'd already transcended. That's why, in the middle of a blizzard, she didn't eat me. She nursed me and kept me alive for days. I left the first aid kit at the base of the tree and yelled at the top of my lungs, "Mom, I left some stuff here for you!" Coming down the mountain, I kept looking back. My heart was heavy. "You saved my life when I was a baby, so why won't you even let me see your face now that I'm grown?" I got home and crashed. In that half-asleep haze, I kept feeling something tickling my cheek, like something soft and furry was nuzzling against me. I tried to open my eyes but couldn't, so I just stayed asleep. The next morning, I opened the shop door and found a freshly killed fat wild rabbit sitting right on the doorstep, easily 20+ pounds. Who left this? I curiously picked it up and found a first aid kit underneath it. The second I saw that kit, my eyes went red. That was the exact same one I'd left under the tree last night. She came to see me last night. She was telling me she was okay. I burst into tears, grabbed the rabbit, and ran inside to find my master. My master took one look at it, and his face went dark. That was strange. He loved wild game more than anyone. Why was he acting like this? Before I could figure it out, the village chief pushed the door open. "Hey, old Zhao, come with me to old Wang's place." He died at home, helped me get the burial sorted out. I was shocked. Old Wang, that was Uncle Wang, the same guy who came to see me just yesterday. How was he suddenly dead? My master looked like he saw this coming. He told the village chief to go ahead and that he'd get his things together. The second the chief left, my master's expression got even darker,